This woman gave birth to a transparent baby, although the baby was transparent, but the woman sensed that it was a boy. After a few years, the boy grew up. He had learned to eat by himself. With his mother's help, he also learned to use a spoon. At home, his mother taught him to read and write. He would brush his mother's hair and put on her lipstick. Sometimes he would wear his mother's clothes to make her happy. That day he saw a new neighbor moving in across the street, but his mother told him not to talk to anyone, because it would scare them. That day the boy sneaked out. He saw a girl on a swing. He was about to approach when the girl noticed him. The little girl came down to say hello to him. The boy was surprised. How could she see him? It turned out that the girl was blind. She sensed the boy's presence by her ears. The girl said her name was Anna. The boy said his name was Jack. Anna wanted Jack to come and play with her more often, because she didn't have any friends. From then on, two lonely people became good friends. A few days later, Jack came to see Anna again. They played hide and seek in the woods, but miraculously Anna found him every time with her keen sense of smell. A few years later, Anna grew into a beautiful young woman. They soon fell in love, but Anna didn't know that Jack was transparent. One day, Anna suddenly said that her father was taking her to get her eyes treated. She told Jack to wait for her. She was looking forward to seeing Jack's face. Hearing this made Jack feel bad. He was afraid that the girl would dislike him if she knew the truth, but he still played happily with the girl all day. This blind girl fell in love with a transparent man. They watched the sunset and swung on a swing together. They walked in the rain together. But one day Anna told Jack she was leaving to get her sight restored, because she wanted to see her lover's face. Jack cried when he heard this. He was afraid that Anna would hate him if she knew the truth. Every day since Anna left, Jack would come to the swing set and reminisce about everything that happened between them. He even sneaked into Anna's house to take out her perfume and smell the familiar scent. Soon 8 years passed. Anna finally came back. Jack was so excited that he ran to the door, but he didn't dare to recognize her. He was afraid that Anna wouldn't be able to accept him as he was. The next day, Anna came to the apartment to look for Jack, but the security guard told her there was no such person. Anna was devastated. She searched high and low but couldn't find Jack. After learning that Jack's mother had died, she went to her mother's grave, and she placed a letter on the tombstone. She knew Jack would come. Soon after, Jack picked up the letter. "Dear, I'm home. If you read this letter, please come and see me." After reading the letter, Jack couldn't contain his thoughts any longer. He sent a letter back to Anna, and agreed to meet her, but with one request. He asked Anna to close her eyes. In order to see her lover, Anna had to do it. She closed her eyes and saw Jack. It was as if they were children again. It was a moment of great fulfillment for Anna. The next day they met at the lake. Although she could hear Jack's voice, but she couldn't see him, she asked Jack when exactly we could meet. Jack told her tonight. This man hid under the sheets to meet his girlfriend. She lifts the sheet with great anticipation, but finds nothing inside. But then she reaches out and feels something. Jack had to tell Anna the truth. When she found out the truth, Anna fell to the floor and cried. She couldn't accept the fact that Jack was a transparent person. Looking at her suffering girlfriend, Jack chose to leave. When Anna woke up, she found a letter from Jack. Jack told her to forget about herself and live a good life. Anna packed her bags and was ready for a new life. But when she closed her eyes, all she could think about was Jack. She threw down her suitcase and rushed out. She realized she couldn't live without Jack even though he was transparent. With her keen sense of smell, Anna searched the woods for any sign of Jack. She followed Jack's scent to a cabin by the river. She opened the door and found no one inside, but she sensed Jack was nearby. Jack was hiding in the distance, watching her silently. Suddenly Jack fell into the river. Anna knew Jack couldn't swim, so without hesitation, she took off her clothes and jumped into the water. She wanted to save Jack. Eventually, she was able to save Jack from the water. They lay in the grass and planned their future together. A year later, Anna was pregnant with Jack's child. After the baby was born, they took a special family photo. Later, the couple made a living performing magic tricks. Their trick was levitation. They made a lot of money and lived happily ever after.